Hey guys, it's Bonnie. Today I am here to share my November wrap-up as well as my December TBR. I didn't really read many books at all in November, which is why I am combining these two. And if you watched my November TBR, then you know exactly what I read. The only books I read in November were rereads, and it was a reread of the Hunger Games series by Suzanne Collins because the last movie came out. Let's not get into it because I'll get way too emotional. As you guys probably know, The Hunger Games is one of my favorite series. It has some of my favorite characters, and it's so near and dear to my heart. I've been following the fandom for so long now, and the fact that it's like over now that the movies are over, it's like really sad, but I'm trying to be okay. As always, I absolutely love the first two books, 5 stars. Mockingjay, of course, if you know me, is not my favorite in the series. I give it like 3 stars. I'm just not a fan of how the series wrapped up, how and where Suzanne kind of took the character arcs and like what she did with the whole thing. Like, there's just stuff that I'm just not a fan of, but I won't get into it because that'd be for another video. If you're interested in my Mockingjay thoughts ever, I guess let me know and I will share them further. But yeah, still love the series though, love the characters. It's going to be a part of me forever, honestly, like always. So now on to my December TBR, which is kind of crazy to be saying because that means it's the end of the year. This is the last month before 2016. What the heck? Where did the year go? I'm also only going to show you about 3 books, even though I definitely plan on reading more. But the reason I'm only showing a few books is because the Cramathon, as well as the December Booktubeathon or Christmas Booktubeathon, Holiday Booktubeathon, whatever you want to call it, those are also this month, and I'm going to do a separate wrap-up for like both of those. I'm going to combine them, and the Cramathon has been announced, but the Booktubeathon hasn't, and I'm pretty sure there's still going to be challenges and stuff for it. So when that's announced, I'll have a wrap-up for those 2 readathons, so look out for that. But for now, these are the things that I am going to be reading for the end of the year. First, I have Let It Snow by Maureen Johnson, John Green, and Lauren Miracle. I got this book last year around this time, but I never got around to reading it, and so I saved it for this time of year this year because it is a 3 holiday romances kind of anthology thing. I've actually already finished this book. Today's like the 4th or 3rd of December, the 3rd of December, and I've already finished this, but I'll let you know my thoughts of it in my wrap-up. Next, I want to read Wintertown by Stephen Edmund. This is a book that I really don't know what it's about, but I know it's obviously kind of winter-based, and I know it has both text as well as like pictures. That's probably not the best picture to show, but that's the first one I found. I've had this book for a while, but I didn't get around to reading it last Christmassy winter time, so I want to get to it this time. Oh my god, there's a squirrel outside. He's going into the garbage to get some food. How cute. But there's nothing in there. They just emptied them. I'm sorry. I haven't heard too much about this book on BookTube. Like, I've seen mentions of it, and I think Ariel Bissett really likes it, but I've never heard too much. And also, if you're interested in buying this book, check out your local dollar store. Like, I think it's Dollar Tree. I was there and I saw this book and I was so mad because I paid like, I got it for really cheap on Amazon. It was like on a super sale, but not $1 cheap. And I was just like, what the heck? Why is this here? I don't know. Maybe that's a bad sign, but you know, check your local Dollar Tree because they might have this book. And the last thing I want to read in December that is not going to be a part of the Cramathon or the Booktubeathon is Fallen Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes. This is a high fantasy novel about 3 different kingdoms that are all fighting to rule the land that they are in, I'm pretty sure. I don't really know much about it besides that. I know a lot of people on here like it. I've been getting into fantasy more recently, so I really want to read this one, and I really hope I like it. So these are the books that I'm going to be reading in December, at least for now. They're all blue. Look at that. Way to just stay on that aesthetic theme. Good job me, honestly. If you have read any of these books, let me know what you thought of them down below, and I will see you guys in my next video, which could be another wrap-up or something else. I don't know. Bye.